What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to share with you my favorites for the entire year. Yep, all of 2018. So if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Tracy. I put up brand new fitness, wellness, and lifestyle videos every single week. So make sure if you haven't already to click on the little subscribe button. And for everybody, click on that little bell icon so that you know every time I've got a brand new video that goes live. So let's get into these favorites of the entire year. You know, I really thought about which products have made a big difference in my life, what are some of the things that I've done, all of the things, and I came up with a list here, so we've got a lot to get to. So I think we should just dive in. Let's start off with hair, because like, why not? This is relatively new. I'd say when I moved to Miami, I started using this. This is the Diva Curl Set It Free. Any lady that has wavy hair or curly hair, this product is amazing. This is the Moisture Lock Finishing Spray. I'm telling you, this has like changed everything for me. Like, one of my besties who works in fashion was like, I've never seen your hair look better, because what it does, although of course I didn't use it today, it gives you this sort of PC look. Like, I'll actually spray it on now. You could spray it on wet or dry. And what's great about it is it doesn't have like an overpowering smell. I hate, like, you know, cotton candy smelling like hair products. That's gross. But what it does is it brings in moisture in your hair, so you can use it wet or dry. I love it especially when my hair is dry also. So like if I brush it and it looks like frizzy and kind of janky, I'll just spray a little bit of this and it just gives it this nice wavy separated texture. I will say, if you don't already have wavy hair, this product is probably not going to be for you. So, you know, if you've got wavy hair, curly hair, try it out. Definitely leave me a comment and let me know, okay? Do I look like I'm wearing drapes? I feel like I do. This is not a bathrobe, this is actually a dress. I love this dress, but it might look like drapes. I'm not wearing drapes, I swear. Okay, next up are the Adidas Ultra Boost sneakers. These are the Ultra Boost X sneakers. I love these for so many reasons. I love them because they are really light, so they're easy to travel because they squish, which is really important for me. They're comfortable because they're sort of a knit material, so it really molds to your foot. They're light, and I use them all the time in my TBT workouts. So you will see that I love these. Another thing, this is kind of funny. I was so thrilled when I found these in olive green. All right, tell me if you're with me here. I hate white sneakers. I can't get into the, like, what do they call it, dad sneaker? It's like, it's just not for me. Can't get into that. I don't like pink. I don't like purple. I don't like any of those, you know, girly colors that are often on the shelves. I hate that. Like, no pastels, none of that crap. So finding this great olive green was just so awesome for me. So I hope that you feel the same way. These are great. They're super comfortable. They are an investment, but I've had them for a while. Obviously, I work out every day doing my total body transformation workouts, and these don't feel like, you know, they're dying on me. I definitely want to get another pair, because really, if you're working out every day, every 6, maybe 8 months, if you stretch it, months, you should get a new pair of sneakers. So these are awesome. I love them, and I bet that you will too. Let's stay with fitness here. I've talked about this before. Pretty much everything I've talked about here, you know, I've talked about before, because these are my favorites for the year. Furniture sliders, okay? Like, not because I'm opening the Campoli moving company, but because these are amazing, okay? So if you want to add an extra challenge to your workout, if you want to really target your inner thighs and your balance and just bring in an extra level of challenge, these are amazing. So you don't have to buy expensive gliders. You don't have to buy things that are marketed, you know, towards the fitness community. These work. I also noticed in my old apartment, don't tell my old landlord, that I was scratching the floors with gliders that I had. So these are amazing. It's better than using a kitchen towel, which I've used many times. So we have workouts inside of Total Body Transformation. We have boxy slide, we have single slide. I mean, we have lots of workouts where we use these, and man, it really does make a huge difference. So I definitely recommend. I'll leave everything linked down below. You can get, I think in the package, it's like 4 sets of these for like $12 or $15 on Amazon. So they're amazing. Again, you can just put it in your suitcase. You can use it on carpet or on hardwood floors, which is what I do. I love these, so definitely want to invest. I use the term lightly there because they're really inexpensive in those. Okay, let's get into some skincare. So The sunscreen that I've been obsessed with, and I've tried so many, and now that I live in Miami, obviously sunscreen is a must. And really, sunscreen is a must for anyone. You know I did my video a little while back about when I turned 44, and so many of you, first of all, thank you so much. So many of you were so kind in your comments with wishing me happy birthday, but you also were like, you know, really complimentary, which I appreciate, about, you know, how I look. And one of the biggest things is I avoid the sun. So now it's trickier, right? I lived in New York, so it's a little bit easier. Now that I live in Miami, so sunscreen is everything. This is the Beauty by Design SPF 30 mineral treatment. I've used this since I was in Italy. I love this. I use 4 pumps on my hand that does my face, and then maybe I'll do an extra one for my chest, because I have noticed that my chest is a lot tanner than the rest of my body. So the sun is strong, y'all. And if you want to prevent aging, and you want to, you know, keep a youthful glow, and you want to keep your skin healthy, and you want to protect yourself from skin cancer, this is the best. It's amazing under makeup. You do not feel this at all. I love this. I love a mineral sunscreen. So run, don't walk, get yourself this, because I know that you're gonna absolutely love it. It's like seriously like a bestie for me. So thank you, Beauty by Design, for turning me on to this. And this is a keeper, like serious keeper. This will be like a fave forever for me, for sure. Next up, let's stay in skincare, and that is Drunk Elephant. So I have to, you know, say that they sent me this some time ago. They sent me the entire line. I can't hold everything they sent to me. It was so amazingly generous of them. But I love this line so much. So I did pull which are my favorites in the line. So this is the Virgin Marula face oil. Oh my God, this is incredible. Especially if you're like me and you have a little bit on the drier skin side. It's just so moisturizing. It doesn't make me break out at all. My skin, I feel like, has never looked better since I started really using Drunk Elephant. I don't get a lot of breakouts, but they just never happen anymore. So I love this product. It's amazing. You can mix it into other products if you have, you know, less dry skin. But for me, it's like I'll use an acid on my face and then a couple drops of this, and you literally only need 2 or 3. So this is, what is this, 1 ounce? This is gonna last forever, because seriously, it's like 3 drops for your whole face if you have dry skin. So. Okay, so then this is the eye cream. This one is thicker, so I have the eye serum and I have the eye cream. I love this at night. It's so moisturizing, it's thick, it's rich, it just feels really good. Your skin drinks it up. I also love their packaging, because it's sort of like, you kind of twist it up, so it's fantastic for traveling. Love it, love it, love it. Love the colors. I mean, I love it all. And then it's my 2 favorite besties here when it comes to acids. So I believe in using chemical exfoliants rather than physical exfoliants. So what I mean by that is, instead of using scrubs on my face, which I often do not do, I will use acids, which will, you know, help refresh your skin. So during the day, pretty much every day, but not every day, I use the C-Firma Vitamin C Serum. So what I'll do is I'll wash my face, I'll spray on like a spray toner, which you know I love. Then I'll do a little bit of the Vitamin C Serum, and then I'll use my Beauty by Design sunscreen. That's usually my day routine, if you will. This is awesome, you'll love it. And then in the evening, not every night, but every other night. You know, you have to see, everyone's skin is different, but this is the Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I always thought, I was like, are they trying to say raspberry? I don't really know. But in any case, this is awesome. It's alpha and beta acids. It's really, really great. It doesn't make my skin sensitive. It doesn't dry it out. It doesn't make it peel. It doesn't do any of those things. So I will mix these 2 together about every other night. I have other creams of theirs that I love. I mean, literally the entire line is incredible. I have it all. I love it all. It's a staple. Drunk Elephant, like, hats off. Like, you know, I was late on that train, but everyone was right. Okay, so that's nope, got one more thing for skin. Another thing is, you know, this is not a particular brand, but sheet masks. Sheet masks are the best. I've traveled so much in the last few months, some shorter trips, some longer trips, and I just think there's nothing better than being in a hotel room and putting a mask on. You know, and I do have some little travel size masks, like I had a little fresh rose mask that probably was like a gift at Sephora. That's nice, but these, you know, sheet masks are great because they're not messy. It's a one-stop shop. Just use them and gone. So this is a Saki one from Boscia. Did we say Boscia? Boscia. That's what I would say, Boscia. And this is a Dr. Jart brightening solution. You know, there's other ones that I love. I love the Glam Glow ones also. but they're great to travel. Throw them in your bag and you kind of give yourself that little pampering spa experience when you're on the go. So, you know, invest in these. You won't mess up your travel bags, all the things. Okay, makeup, both drugstore, y'all. All right, I spent some money on makeup, but a lot of times, you know, the drugstore stuff is just fine. I am starting to, which you will start seeing, and let me know if you want to see this. I'd like to do more clean beauty lines. You know, so I know Burt's Bees is a great line, and there's other ones that are in Sephora, so just leave me a comment if you'd like to see that. But these are drugstore, so let's stay on topic, Tracy. Stay on topic here. All right, this is, and it's all like worn off here. This is the nude lip liner from Milani. I probably talk about this like anytime if you ever see me doing my makeup. I use it for everything. Even this color that I have, I lined it with a little bit of nude just to keep it clean, keep the lines clean. This is, in my opinion, the best nude lip liner out there. I think it's even better than Charlotte Tilbury, which is a huge saying. You know, it's fantastic. It's a perfect nude color. So I use it alone. I use it with other lipsticks. I love it. I can't speak highly enough about it. It's great, inexpensive, awesome. And this, it looks not so pretty because I've used it for a while, but this is the Wet n Wild highlighter. This is in Blossom Glow. It's what I have on my face right now. Pretty much since I purchased this, I have not used any other highlighters. I don't want to. I love the color, but it's a very subtle pink color. I don't know if it's picking up right now because the lighting's a little bit weird, but it's just, it doesn't give you chunks of glitter. It's, you know, I use a fan brush on my cheekbones and I just love it. I'll use it on the corners of my eyes, on my cheekbones, on my nose, and then sometimes on my Cupid bow, and I love it. I think it is amazing, like the best thing ever, and it's Wet n Wild, so it's cruelty free, and so it's super inexpensive. All right, so two sort of kitchen items. So one is this tea, okay? This tea is the Tulsi Turmeric Ginger, and this is from Organic India. I love this tea. I got it, I don't know, maybe in the spring, and it's just, there's something so satisfying about it, especially this time of year if you live in a colder climate, which I no longer do, but it's warming, it's just soothing. Turmeric is a great anti-inflammatory agent, so I love this tea. I think it's great. It's, I got nothing bad to say about it. This one in particular, it has ginger, it has cinnamon, so there's lots of really wonderful things in addition to the Tulsi. So Tulsi is also known as holy basil, in case you're wondering. But I love it. It's you know, it can help with the immune system. So if you're feeling like you're coming down with a cold, or even if you just had a long freaking day and you're tired, you know, this is an awesome tea. And the last thing, and I will insert some clips here, is my gorgeous water pitcher. Okay, hear me out. Being someone that's in the wellness industry, knowing all the things, you know what I mean? I find that drinking water is still freaking difficult for me. So I thought about getting one of those like hydro flasks, but I was like, you know, that just does not really work with my style. Like, I am not the kind of girl like that's gonna be walking around with a big old bottle of water. Like, that's just not who I am. So what I have done, now granted, I could keep something like that in the car, but I don't drive every day, you know? So you have to do you, and if you love the hydro flask, I think that's awesome. But I was like, it's just not me. So I found this glass water pitcher. Number one, it's gorgeous, so it's a really simple, clean design. But what I love about it is that it's really easy to clean, so you don't have to worry about it getting disgusting or having a weird odor, you know, like sometimes your water bottles do. And you know, there's no like little weird parts, like there's not a straw or anything that's like kind of difficult to clean, so it's easy. But I love that the lid has an area where you can strain it, so you can make every day a spa day, and that's exactly what I do. So I will add lemon, or sometimes I'll add berries. You could add a little ACV, that's apple cider vinegar if you don't know that. You could add mint, you could add whatever your heart desires into the water, and it's gonna be strained out perfectly. So I find that when I do that, even just lemon alone, if I just squeeze some lemon juice in there and just slice up some lemon slices, I will drink more water. It's beautiful. I can keep that on my desk and just keep refilling. And what I love about it is I can track my water intake. So the bottle itself, I believe, is 68 ounces. So if I drink 1.5 of those, I've really had my water intake for the day, which makes me really, really happy. So, like I said, I will leave everything linked down below. The last item here is a staple, something I cannot live without, and this is the Rita Hazan Root Concealer Touch-Up Spray. Girl. All right, so, you know, my hair is getting gray. It just does. I have a lot of gray hair. It's all at the top. This helps me so that I don't have to go to the salon like every 3 weeks. I'm telling you, like a bottle of this will get me through like another month because I actually like the look of some roots. I mean, you'll notice here I've got some roots, and I just feel like it gives you more texture anyway. So this spray just saves my rear end, it saves my wallet a little bit, and it just saves me time. So it's an awesome, awesome product. I love that, you know, I can travel with it, it's easy, and it really, really blends perfectly. I get the dark blonde color. I've used the regular blonde. I feel like it's a little bit light for me. I like the dark blonde because it just looks like, oh, I have a little bit of roots. Now, if I really went a long time in between colorings, maybe I'd go back to the blonde. I don't know. But you know, they have a great selection of colors, so you can get this at Sephora, you can get it online, and of course, I will link everything down below. So that's what I got for you for my favorites of 2018. I really, really tried to think of the things that I use all the time that I'm like, I can't imagine my life without them. That's honestly these products. So I'd love to hear from you if you've tried any of these products, if you will try any of these products, or any of the things. So that's what I've got for you. Happy holidays. I hope that you love this. Do leave me a comment. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye!